steady point in the ever-flowing river. An island respite where the weary may rest before braving the current again. There is no need to be concerned. I do not intend to pry into anyone's fate. For now, I wish only to discern what course my own stream may take when we set forth again. Mind the divination sprites. They have a habit of following diviners like myself. They are not malicious, merely curious and willfully ignorant of house rules. No matter how carefully I lock up the night before, the crystals are always in disarray by morning.
Just a few sculptures, nothing special.
This rainy season, in which the world is broken down, reshaped, and toyed with like this.
Dear Erd, why are you so interested in the Panopticon of Kamala? Dear Mr. Aleph, whether as a doctor or a writer, I simply cannot turn a blind eye to the friction around me,
especially the discord and injustice I have witnessed here in Kamala. So, I would ask of you a question. Is there any way to resolve the endless conflicts in this place?
To put an end to this, a true ending is required. Your arrival has made it possible for this simulation to have an ending, or rather, a victory.
What do you mean by victory? I'd appreciate it if you could clarify in simple terms. If this victory comes at the cost of any inmate's life, I'm afraid I cannot accept it. I also have another question for you. If I leave, will the stories and conflicts here come to an end?
Miss Grace of Manus Vindicte will grant you passage. But in any case, the cycle of history will continue to repeat itself in this prison, and in the entire world. The sins of humankind will not cease until veins turn to wires, flesh and bone to geometric shapes, and the world around us twists in the colors of an oil painting.
I must say, your words have left me rather baffled. Fragments of the events you describe often appear in my dreams. Could it be that these things really happened? If that's the case, why can't I recall the details? Why am I left with only disconnected pieces? The madness in Kamala, these bizarre dreams. I must put an end to them. What have I forgotten? Has someone or something altered my memory? I can't shake the feeling that something crucial to me has been lost in the river of time. Some kind of duty, perhaps. What should I do? How can I recapture what I have lost?
I won't answer a question that already has an answer, one given to you by the person who escorted you here and made you a promise. You're so close to the place where the truth lies. Think carefully. Why are you here?
These letters we found have answered a great deal. But there's still something that isn't clear. Mr. Aleph, what exactly did the Manus promise Dr. Dorez?
An era. A chance for her to remember her duty.
An era? You helped her leave the Panopticon in the end. Where did she go?
Southward. There, on the No Man's continent, Manus Vindictae is preparing to recreate the parable of the past and future. A glorious past and a glimmering future belonging to Arcanus. Dr. Dorez is deeply connected to this particular parable.
What exactly are the Manus planning to do in Antarctica? And why would Dr. Dorez go there voluntarily?
Mr. Aleph, when did Dr. Dorez depart?
It was a day when both the clouds and sun were visible.
A day when both the clouds and sun were visible. Could you be more specific?
Pacific? You mean the time of day?
When both clouds and the sun were visible. Hey, Vertin, I think I know. It was 3 days ago. Then Dr. Dorez wasn't going to Comala on the day I met her. She was leaving. She was headed to Antarctica. It was cloudy that afternoon, with a brief spell of sunshine, just like Aleph described.
Then it hasn't been long since she left. Excellent news.
3 days. If we set off immediately, we might still catch up to her. But, based on the intel we gathered in Ushuaia, Manus Vindictae bombed the entire port 3 days ago. Clearly, they wanted to prevent any interference from the Foundation. It's unlikely we'll find any functioning ships there. I'll report the situation to the Buenos Aires branch. Timekeeper, I'm afraid we'll have to find another way to get there.
I have a boat.
Could you lend it to us? The situation's urgent, Mr. Aleph.
This boat will automatically take you to McMurdo Port, the landing point Manus Vindictae established by the shores of the Ross Sea.
looks like Manus technology. Its arcane energy source is highly unstable. Timekeeper, I suggest we wait for support in Ushuaia.
I don't usually agree with Soneto, but I have to admit, I don't have much confidence that a boat this small can actually make it to Antarctica.
Mr. Aleph, do you know anything about Manus Vindicte's ritual? How far has it progressed?
The ritual could begin at any moment. I believe that's why they left Kamala. Upon departure, one of their members, a woman named Grace, told me they would seal off the sea.
Are we too late?
If you wish to find Doris, you must follow the same path she took.
I see. Mr. Aleph, members of the Foundation branch will arrive soon to evaluate your condition. I hope you'll answer their questions with the same patience you showed us. Thank you. Soneto, let's go.
Yes, Timekeeper.
Thank you for your assistance too, Recoleta. Perhaps you'll consider joining the...
What was that? It came from the Panopticon. With Aleph's control gone, Kamala is collapsing. The inmates aren't even real criminals, are they? And they're still in there with no clue that they're no longer being watched from the central tower. We have to go tell them. We have to get them to safety.
Yes, we should help them get out, at least until support arrives. But the Manus ritual...
Don't worry. I'll go alone.
Huh?
You should hurry. When this is all over, I'll write to you, my dear friend. During this journey together, our teamwork has been impeccable. So, you can trust me to do this. I'm not doing it just to help you or the organization you represent. I'm doing it because the inmates are my friends.
Okay, I trust you. Take care of yourself, Recoleta.
But if the storm truly is imminent, as Dr. Merlin said, then, Miss Recoleta, you'll...
I don't quite understand what this storm is all about. But don't worry. A brand new adventure is the best thing that can happen to a writer. And I doubt it'll surpass the epic adventures we've shared over the past couple of days. I'm going to write everything, including the two of you, into my new novel. Then I'd like to be the first to read this new novel, if that's alright. Of course. Listen, I believe literature is like an endless, timeless river. So we'll meet again someday, somewhere. Probably in someone else's story. Who knows? Adiós, mis queridos amigos.
Dr. Merlin. You're Dr. Merlin, right? I finally found you. What on earth happened in the central tower? Right after I left, the whole Panopticon started collapsing. The tower's in ruin. I've been looking for you everywhere. Please, sir, come with me. It isn't safe.
That won't be necessary. The snow is still falling, yet everything in the labyrinth has already gone up in flames. Fortune, fate, karma, they're nothing but a ridiculous joke. It's over, Jaguar. You have lost your memories, your identity, your name, and now your title. You are no longer a jailer trapped in the Panopticon.
I don't get it, Dr. Merlin. What are you talking about? I'm going back to Kamala. Order must be maintained. The prisoners mustn't be allowed to escape. Please take care, Dr. Merlin. Hey, you! Don't run off like that. It's dangerous.
We dream on death's straw pillow.
Stop! Get off me! Let me go! Are you blind? The panopticon is falling apart!
It's you, Roberta.
They are all mad! I knew it! They've been insane from the start! The whole place is burning to the ground and they still won't leave! They're still talking and talking about things that no one cares about! I can't help them! I never understood what they were talking about. The rhythms, the factions, the ideologies. Yes, the people were nice. The idealists too, but I've had enough of this prison. I've had enough of the panopticon. I never should have joined these movements. It was all meaningless from the beginning. I want to leave this place. Go to Spain or France. Anywhere but here. I want to go back to Magdalena.
Por la felicidad yo te canto y por la libertad yo te canto. Nada podrá parar ni vencer mi ser.
But how does literature make you feel?
As though I'm a kid looking through a kaleidoscope for the first time. Well, maybe that's not the best way to put it. Perhaps something a little more subtle.
A ship sailing to an unfamiliar land. A parable of the past and future. An era that once existed and is yet to come. Is this the answer you've provided, Mr. Aleph?
No, Erd. You will have to find this answer yourself. No one can help you with this. No one.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Aleph. I will remember what you've told me.
Your only choice is to kneel.
Listen to the melody of wind and my next performance.
Get out of my way.
Bursting.
According to my calculation, or die.
I dedicate this song to you.
That doesn't look
Free,
good.
free breeze past your attitude.
Let the earth...
Listen up.
The perfect solution.
I am destined for victory.
This rainy season, in which the world is broken down, reshaped, and toyed with like wet clay, will be a long one. Still, I do not find the uncertainty unpleasant.
Your visits are always unexpected. I appreciate that. Door knocking is more of a formality than a functional necessity.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
My next performance
Don't
is
mess
bubble
with Pepper's
bursting.
player safety.
The dirty handprint on broken glass. Classic. This is a breach of free breeze past your etiquette.
Don't waste my time.
Knock, knock. Room service. Please join.
You're waiting. You're a highway. Is that all you got? You can run, but you can't hide.
Listen up.
Breathe. The trail is all too obvious.
My next performance is the bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Dental checkup. It's for your safety. You're waking.
service. Please join! A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. You can run, but you can't hide. Look out! Breathe. The trail is all too long.
Next performance, Bubbles, I dedicate this song to you.
You're ranking.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Happy to lend a hand.
My next performance,
Don't mess with
Bubbles
purpose for yourself.
This is a breach of free
Never do that to a poor little maid. Ooh. Knock, knock. Room service.
Please join!
You're waking. Do keep calm, please. You can run, but you can't hide.
Look out!
Come back to me. Weak hide is fun. The trail is all too obvious.
My next performance,
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Mind the divination sprites. They have a habit of following diviners like myself. They are not malicious, merely curious and willfully ignorant of house rules. No matter how carefully I lock up the night before, the crystals are always in disarray by morning.
how to treat a new friend like you?